This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Thunderbirds and it's the Thunderbirds will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And we get a look at this 4-star freshman running back who's living up to the hype. A highly talented back and someone this offense is excited to have after winning a spirited recruiting battle. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Austin. Quickly out to the tight end. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. Just need a few inches on 3rd down to move the sticks on this opening drive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go right back to the run. Might have a chance. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. Jackson gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could.
He caught it.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Thunderbirds pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Graves. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. Go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Still looking for a man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Reads it, fires complete. Turning it on. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Back has it. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Beckham. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's got a touchdown.
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate, makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. And it's a sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Austin. Gets rid of it. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got a man, it's Beckham. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Dorsett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He now has 62 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And it's the Thunderbirds can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to take off. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Second down coming up. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Beckham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Stepping to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
To throw, it's Austin. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fakes to grab. At the 20, he's got space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Jackson gonna throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Texas State Bobcats taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. The inside handoff. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here comes the heat. And he never had a chance.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. Oh, they're after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the back.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking to the big tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Here comes the hurry-up. Quarterback keep. Oh, what a cut! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Gets it to him on the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. To the air. It's Austin.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Pressure coming. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Austin. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up with this third down play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. Trying play action. Throwing right. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls it on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it will be a 59-yard attempt. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. He's got it. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the pressure.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Austin. Fires left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. The RPO, it's complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The defense. Looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
And I think the defense doing a real...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Direct snap. Got enough for the first. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Thunderbirds heading quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do